Now let's take you to the mother city where the funeral industry in Cape Town is shutting down today. There's a planned march to the Home Affairs offices in the CBD to hand over a memorandum of demands. The shutdown is part of a 3-day funeral parlour strike which started on Monday. Our colleague Monique Motlock is tracking that story for us. About an hour or so ago, she was outside the Home Affairs offices in the CBD of Cape Town waiting for the funeral undertakers to arrive. Can you update us, Monique? What's happening?
As you mentioned, I was standing outside the Home Affairs Department. I was waiting for that group of undertakers to arrive. I then got a call from one of the undertakers to say they are being stopped by police from moving onto the end towards the Home Affairs Department. We then decided to catch up with him to see what exactly the blockage is. We are now on the N2, one of the busiest highways, if not the busiest highway, headed into the Cape Town CBD. And as you can see, we've got dozens of vehicles belonging to funeral practitioners standing along the side of the N2. We have police officers and also traffic officers a bit further down trying to get traffic to move past this convoy. What was happening is the undertakers had been moving in a convoy down the N2 from the airport side where one of the mortuaries are, and they'd been trying to move in a convoy to the Home Affairs Department. They were then stopped, repeatedly told that they need to turn it around. We've heard from one of the funeral practitioners sitting in one of the vehicles that the officers told them they don't have permission to be protesting, to be holding this morning's protest, that they need to turn it around. They can't be blocking the N2 or moving as slowly as they've been moving. They are now just standing here along the side of the road. We know that some funeral practitioners have managed to make their way to the Home Affairs Department, so hopefully we can catch up with them a little later.
Yeah, but at the moment it looks like the police are trying to direct traffic and there's not much of a blockade there. Is the plan still, Monique, that they will all end up at the Home Affairs?
That is the plan, but I've been told by one of the undertakers that they will not be turning around, regardless of what the officers are saying. They do want to continue with the shutdown because, as they mentioned yesterday, here in Cape Town, the shutdown hasn't really been taking effect yet. They are hoping that today is that first sort of effect or a big impact that they can make. I see some undertakers are moving right now, so we're just going to get out of their way. As you can see, they are moving, and I see there is a police vehicle ahead of them, driving ahead of them. They are moving, and we'll see if they will be heading to the Home Affairs Department. We know that some undertakers have already made their way there. They've sort of bypassed this I'll say a mini roadblock by the police officers in trying to get them to turn around. So we will definitely be keeping an eye on whether today's shutdown reaches the momentum that the funeral practitioners here in Cape Town are hoping it will.
Thank you very much, Monique Motlock.